So earlier, Dr. Jill Howe mentioned how beneficial the treatments have been for her husband, and I would like you to meet the man behind the woman. Please say hi to Larry Berg. Larry, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
So you were one of the first people who talked to me about this whole concept about stem cell therapy, weren't you?
About 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I honestly didn't believe it. It sounded a little too good to be true. And I thought, really, you can regrow what? I mean, I have pain all over my body. And you assured me it was amazing. Well, I got to tell you, judging by all the people that I've talked to, the doctors I've met, the research I've done, this is one of the most amazing breakthroughs I've ever seen. You know, I'm just a chick, but I'm always in pain. So if you can help me like you've helped everyone else. So how has stem cell therapy helped you?
Well, when we first started doing the amniotic injections of stem cells, I said, okay, let's see if it will help my neuropathy. And then we actually did injections down my legs and in my feet. And I hate needles. So it wasn't something I was looking forward to doing.
Right.
But it wasn't painful at all.
Right.
And we actually did a training amongst like 5 offices
Right.
on my injection. So it was kind of a cool thing to actually be teaching everybody how to do it at the same time. And then like 3 days later, so first of all, I suffer with severe neuropathy. I mean, there's different types of neuropathy. Some people have just a little bit of tingling in their feet. I had it up my legs, shins, calves. It was excruciating pain. In the middle of the night, I would actually get cramps. The pain was so severe, I would actually cry.
What did that keep you from in your life?
It kept me from everything. It's playing with my son, having fun with my wife. It ruined my life.
This is what pain does to people, doesn't it? It really just takes you to a level where you can't function. And so you heard about this. And what did you first hear about? You heard this is a possibility?
Well, we heard about it to bring it into our practice, to help other people. And in the research process, I was like, maybe you could help me.
Oh, baby. It was that bad?
Yeah. I want to live.
I know that feeling. See, there's so many people out there who feel like you do. And we need to get him a tissue. No, it's okay. So talk to me. I get that it was that bad. So the first time somebody tells you about this therapy, what did you think?
Well, we were looking at it for our practice and how we could actually help others.
Because currently you had a practice about chiropractic and physical therapy.
Medical.
And you also even had a gym. You guys were very active in the whole getting healthy aspect of this, correct?
Correct.
And somebody said you could what with stem cells? What could you do? What did you think?
Well, remove the pain was the biggest thing, but to actually regenerate the nerves, because neuropathy, your nerves are actually dying. So like the pain that I was suffering with in my legs was so severe that I was like, wow. But I actually did the injections in my legs, there's a nerve root that they actually travel down. I'm not a doctor, so I couldn't tell you exactly how that works, but
Right.
And then they did it like 5 spots on my feet. And 3 days later, I was like, there's 0 pain in my legs.
Are you kidding me?
0 pain.
I just got chills over my whole body.
And if you told me to rate my pain on a scale of 1 to 10, I would tell you it was a 12.
Wow.
And it's been almost 2 years, and I don't have any pain in my legs. My feet, the symptoms of my feet are reduced by 50%, so the tingling and the things that go on in my feet were reduced. But I can tell you this, if you suffer with neuropathy, and I told you could remove all the pain in your legs and half the symptoms in your feet,
Right.
you would pay $100,000.
Oh, absolutely. You pay
So,
whatever you had to,
right.
wouldn't you?
So, it was a life changer. I'm able to do things with my son. I'm able to do things with my wife. I can play golf again, so it's a life changer for me.
What do you say to everybody else listening who is suffering right now, honestly?
Well, the thing I would tell you is that if you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. And I think that this technology is definitely worth a chance to find out if it could work for you, because there are no real other solutions for neuropathy.
Is this new technology? How come we haven't heard about this before?
Well, from what I know, that it was approved about 2 years ago for the United States because there was a big problem with stem cells and amniotic fluid with cloning. So that was like the big button in the U.S. is it was. I mean, we didn't even know about it really in our office because it wasn't really something that was even an option.
Because a stem cell is a cell that can replicate itself and make an end to anything.
Exactly.
So we're no longer legally allowed to clone things, which is probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea.
But from what I can understand, all the research I've done is these cells, which are the stem of all the other cells, they go in and they know where to go. They get the signals from where the pain is like a magnet. And so if it's neuropathy, if it's your nerve, they go there. If it's your cartilage, they go there. I mean, I just think it's so space age and amazing, but it makes logical sense, doesn't it?
It does.
That these are the same cells that make a baby. That's a big miracle too. I watched my kids, I saw them at 4 embryos old, and I watched how they grew into people. So if you can do this, I mean, why wouldn't everybody want to have access to this?
I think it's the right thing, so I don't know why they wouldn't. It's just a decision.
I guess that all it is. I mean, it's not invasive. Was it painful?
It really wasn't painful.
And look at you now. I mean, you have a 7-year-old son. What's the quality of life change for you?
It's huge.
I mean, how sad would he have been if he wasn't here?
I know it would be very sad.
If you weren't here for him, you were looking at that, weren't you?
I was.
That's how bad it gets. It's so emotional, and I totally understand, because when you're in pain, and no joke, I know how bad that feels. What do you advise for people? Tell me about the seminars.
Well, we actually have a seminar that we actually do for stem cell therapy. It's actually from the Stem Cell Institute of America. Mm-hmm. And those seminars are designed to actually educate people so that they can make a decision for themselves. So it actually educates you on all the different types of stem cells. It educates you on why is it happening in your body, and you get to actually make a decision to get a free consultation. And the decision to get a free consultation is, what do I have to lose? Maybe my health problem, whether it's neuropathy or knee pain or shoulder pain or hip pain. Mm-hmm. So you got nothing to lose and everything to find out.
Kind of interesting that you got involved. It's now you and your wife's business to be part of this institute. And you're out there kind of waving the flag going, if I could feel better, so can you, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing.
Now, you guys have some phenomenal stories of people who've gone through this process and feel so much better. Can you share a couple with me?
I guess the big, I don't get to see a lot of the stuff because I'm not really in the clinic. But there's this guy named Chuck, and he actually did 8 or 10 injections. Mm-hmm. Like he was like he did his knees first, and then he did his ankles and his hips, and it's like they did a wellness infusion. And I saw him do his testimonial with you the other day, and he was like, I have more energy from doing the wellness infusion. My knees feel great. And the other one is Hub Arkish. Hub Arkish's testimonial on his knees is just incredible. You know what?
He already had surgery on his knees.
I know. But every single patient that actually came out here and actually decided to actually get on camera, which is not an easy thing to do for people. I mean, their stories are all incredible. If those testimonials don't make you take action and at least come in for a consultation or go to one of our seminars, I have to say something's wrong with you.
No, I agree. And as you're listening to this is a very small family concept. I'm looking at, Dr. Howe and yourself and how passionate they are about helping people. Well, that goes all the way up to the top, to Dr. Brent. And, the Stem Cell Institute of America is about a group of doctors who said, hey, we've got a technology out here that needs to be shared with the world. Because if we can get people out of pain, and we so graciously saw Larry get to that point, be that emotional, and that's how people feel. And that's why I'm involved in this. I know it's a little controversial, but I gotta tell you, if you could do what you guys are doing for other people. I mean, I'm going in. I'm signing up. I haven't done it yet, and I'm going to, so that hopefully in a couple of months you'll see me come back and give my personal testimonial. I'm tired of being in pain. I know how it feels. It's debilitating. You don't want to play with your kids. You don't want to walk on the beach. My knee hurts too much to walk in the sand with my kids, and I live in Florida. I feel kind of silly about that. I went skiing. I don't even think it can make me cry. I went skiing this last December. In my 20s and 30s, I skied, all the time. My daughter just started snowboarding, 10 minutes on the hill. Literally, I put my boots on, went down a little bit and thought, I can't do this. I can't ski, it hurts so much. I don't want to live that way. It's not fun. And my kids are 13, so if you can help me, I'm going to tell you something. Come January 1st, if I can go, oh my gosh, I can ski again, I'll be out there raising the flag with you guys. Because what you're offering and the doctors that I've heard, this is nothing short of miraculous.
It is miraculous. And you know what? You've heard all the testimonials, so it's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer. So tell me about the consultation. You guys offer it free. Why do you do that?
We offer the consultation free for really the number one reason is we take out all the money barriers for people to come in and find out if this is the right thing for them. The second reason is we want people to find out if this solution is right for them to change their life. Because by having this procedure done, it is life-changing. And I mean, you saw my emotion. I mean, everybody has that same emotion. Some people show it different than others, but if you can't play with your grandkids because your knees hurt,
Right.
that's no good. If you can't play golf because you have hip pain, that's no good.
Right.
And there's so many different conditions that we've helped people with that it's just life-changing. And that's what I would say is that this procedure can be life-changing if you do it.
It's true. If you don't do it, you just get worse. That's what, unfortunately, your body does. It does break down.
Pretty much.
And as I look at your face and I look at your emotion and I see 4 letters, I see hope. And I think if you can truly offer hope to people, that's one of the greatest gifts you can give them. A reason to keep living, a reason to keep going. And I love that you have taken out the barrier. There's no charge for the seminar. There's no charge for the consultation. And I'll tell you what, you guys don't take insurance for this. It's important to know that. But what price would you put on feeling better? What price would you put on not being in pain? And I guess the answer for me is priceless. For you?
I told you, I would have paid $100,000 to get out of the pain that I was in.
I think you might have even paid more if you needed to.
Probably.
Quality of life, that's what we're talking about here.
Right.
You have any other final thoughts that you want to share with us?
My final thought would be just do it.
Yeah. So like I said, I want to thank you very much. That was very, very emotional, very raw. It takes a lot of courage to do that. But I think that's what we're on a mission here to do. This is not a joke. This is not a scam. This is not something that, like I said, you get to check it out for yourself. We're not selling anything right here. We're selling you an opportunity to feel better about your life. Because I know whether it's my parents, I watch them suffer, I've watched so many other people suffer. I'm in physical fitness. How many times have I had to sit on the sidelines because somebody got hurt? Don't wait. There's a seminar near you. All you need to do is the phone number on your screen. The website's right there. It's up to you to take action. Stop feeling so bad about your body, about being in pain, because it's keeping you from so much fun. I gotta tell you, as my dad said, any day on this side of the dirt, it's a good day. How about we help make your day even better?